God for a lot of the things that have happened to his life, more like me, you know, knowing how to fall into the show, hacer este show, conocer a Mimi, meet Mimi, and you know, one of the biggest things of the show, and even of a young show like this, is to be nominated, to be recognized, de ser reconocido. So, este show vamos a estar hablando sobre los premios Paoli. We're going to be talking about the Paoli Awards and how we've been nominated before even years of work has been done. We're nominated for the best radio show of the year. So, please, listen to me. This is very, very important. We have to go to www.premiospaoli.com. Go to Votaciones de Música, Music Voting. Click there. Go to Programa Radial del Año, Radio Program of the Year, all the way to the bottom, yes, because we're new, we're starting, so yes, they put us on the bottom, no problem. Vote there, vote, tell your friends, envíense las amistades, premiospaoli.com, asegúrate de votar para Listen to Me, mejor programa radial del año. So yeah, Mimi, it's been a journey that we've done when we met Miguel, and we started in the first floor, and then now we're in the third floor with a nice view, even though it's hot.
Very hot.
But they say that it's going to get even hotter. So I don't know. We're going to have to put some sprinklers, or the radio station's going to have to knock the cameras for a while so we could get.
They could see us too.
They could see us tonight. But anyway, God is a blessing. So even the heat, the cold, whatever He throws at us, the sights are so nice from here, from the third floor. And anyway, it's like kind of like really fast. I have to address, because I was driving over here and I just heard over the news that President Trump fired the FBI director Comey. He's out, caput, you know, he's done. Lo votaron al director de la FBI, Comey, por el escándalo de los emails. Así que eso es una noticia que nosotros estamos repitiendo. This is a news that we're repeating because, like he said, Trump said that he was going to drain the swamp. What happened that he had to have that FBI director fired? We will still investigate here and Listen to Me. We still haven't forgotten about you. And Mimi, the topic of the FSA and the stress that it puts to the children in third grades and in other grades, either in English, either in reading and in mathematics, because that's when the tests are done. Right. I was able to make contact with the office of the Orange County Public Schools. And I told them who I was. They knew who I was. Yes, we know who you are. And it was kind of comforting to say, oh, yeah, we know who you are. Oh, wow. From where? Oh, from an online radio station. So that's really good. Looks like Listen to Me is coming out throughout other avenues that we haven't seen, and that's people are listening to us. So that's good. So she said that she had an interview today, but she was trying to set something for next Tuesday. So we will follow that up. So the first engagement was positive and a very cordial email. She asked me if it was either math or reading, and I said, well, can we speak of both? Because, you know, math is even much more complex than reading, and I've seen it. But probably next week what we'll do, Mimi, and I've thought about this, we're going to play a game using a trivia game, using the questions from the FSA for third graders, and we're going to play that trivia tomorrow. We're going to have some guests next week, because today it's kind of nice and mellow. It's you and I. Paloma is still late, so she's fashionably late. But anyway, Paloma, we love you. We know how it feels when you run out of gas, but you know, you got to put some gas in the car, dear. We'll talk about that later. Hablamos de eso después. But the thing of it is that it's such an honor, the Paoli Award. So remember again, sorry that I jumped from theme to theme, but today I'm so happy because the thing about the show, we got our posters up, the reception that I got at Café Mineiro with the owner. We need those places where we could vet our young talent. It's like Mimi said in Dance with the Star, Dance the Runway. Right. There's talent out there, right, Mimi? So we have to give them a showcase. You remember? I don't know. I know. There's a movie from the creators of Despicable Me. Sing. Did you see that? Have you seen that movie?
I've heard of it.
I've heard of it. Well, I like that movie because I think I'm the part of the producer where the theater crumbles up, and then all of a sudden, because it was many years that summer production had been away from the theaters. It was just recently, in the recent year and a half, I started going back into the thing of theaters. And my wife says, doesn't that movie kind of resemble you? I says, yeah, but I wouldn't do the show in only 5 minutes because it was only 4 songs. So, and of course I wouldn't have done it if I'm going to do a festival. Well, I'll do it all out, you know, with fireworks, and they had the big moon. So that's kind of cool. But it was a good movie. It's a really interesting movie.
I'm going to have to watch that.
Yeah, it's called Sing, and it's good for the whole family. So you can sit down and watch with the whole family. But it's a song about how we have to sometimes persevere when people are telling you, you know what, dear, I don't know why you're doing this. Why bother?
Sounds like
are you making any money with this?
I've gone through this.
How can you deal with so much negativity? Because today was refreshing. Today was the first day that, well, the tickets were done, the posters were done. Everybody was saying, even the guy that did the printing of the posters was saying, oh, the artwork was great. Nice. Everything is nice. And to start the day, like, wow, it's positive. And I say, well, God is blessing me little by little, so I have to thank God for those blessings. But the day kept on rolling in a positive way. So people that tell me, hey, sometimes it's really strange that you always talk about you talk about God and you talk about how God influences you. Well, yeah, because I am Christian. I'm a Catholic, and I believe that God moves me in ways where I have to meet the right people. And Mimi, another thing, just jumping like that back into the Paoli Awards. My wife will be in Puerto Rico promoting the voting for us and promoting us in the radio show. So she's going to be in Puerto Rico. So it falls upon the executive producer to come with the other producer to try and go see with her.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Basically, we're formally asking you, you know, I don't know if it says like a date or nothing. You got to check with your husband. I got to check with my wife. But anyway, to go to the dinner with me because my wife won't be there. And she said that it would be cool for you because since you're the executive producer, since you had the meteoric rise, you started from associate and jumped to executive, and you've done a really good job. The posters, the tickets, everything, anything that we've asked for you, you've always done it with such open heart and so well. And that's kind of the message that I'm getting here. When you ask God something, you get it. You really do. And that's the moral of this story and of listen to me. Si tú tienes algo, tú tienes quejas, te están tratando de poner bajo, que te están tratando de llenar la cabeza con musarañas, que tú no sirves, que el proyecto que tú estás haciendo no vale la pena, ¿por qué tú lo haces? Mucha gente lo que no entiende es que tú tienes que tener a Dios por delante y Él te va a alumbrar el camino. Even if the waters are murky, He will lead the path and the way. You just have to listen. Y tú tienes que entender que el dicho, no hay peor ciego que el que no quiera ver, it's really true. And Mimi, talking about that, you have worked with Nikita, you have worked with Sandy, you have worked with some of our Preston. Yeah. And basically these are natural born talents that, you know, God gave them to us. They showed us the way. We could say social media was one of the interconnectors, but they were the ones who answered the call, right?
Correct. They're local talents. They had ambitions. They never stopped. They were told, like, why are you doing this? Are you getting paid for everything? And they still have the passion. When you have this passion for whatever you guys decide that you want to do, don't ever stop. Because you will never honestly, truly be happy.
Yeah. So
just
if you
keep going for it. Someone will find your passion, and God will connect you together, and you have a journey that's unbelievable. And that's where I'm at right now. So I am honestly a testimony of this is real. This can happen.
And we've invited many people here. We've seen how the interaction between everybody. We not only today we have not many invites today because we wanted to take our show. We have to be a little bit cozy and say, hey, we got to take a show for us. You know,
right.
We got to talk about our stuff too. But it is always nice to understand that when we did this and when we meet people and when we bring people together, people have been making comments in the YouTube because we archive these shows. They said, but people talk during the show and after the show and says, yeah, because we network. This is a place where people come up to network. People from Lakeland came. People from Paloma! Yes!
Oye, pero estoy tardísimo, perdónenme.
But wait a minute, you got to tell me that story about the gas.
No, el que esté mirando ahora mismo, ven cómo estoy vestida. Ok, esta señora tuvo que caminar desde la salida de la I-4 hasta un gas station en taco y en falda a buscar gasolina. Me quedé sin gasolina.
Wow.
Pero mira cómo es el Señor, oye,
Amén.
me salieron una de ángeles en Division Road, una de las calles más peligrosas.
Yeah.
Y todo el mundo tan lindo. Ay, eso fue una experiencia increíble. Pero eso sí, si vuelo a mono, perdóname.
Gracias a Dios estamos en la radio, en la internet, en cyberspace.
Ajá.
Pero mira, no te preocupes, que you smell beautiful. No
Yes, you do.
Yo te quiero. Mira, pues estábamos hablando, mira los posters.
Oye,
Mira los posters, míralos.
oye, pero eso quedó de
Anyway,
show.
para la gente que nos está escuchando, para los que les gustan hablar sobre temas y llámenos al 407-601-5087 de Puerto Rico. Llámenme 407-601-5087. Las cosas están pelúas en Puerto Rico. Están las cosas pelúas. El jueves los estudiantes de la Universidad de UPR tienen que hacerse para un lado, si no es desacato. The university students of the University of Puerto Rico have till Thursday. The same riots that were happening in Berkeley and in other colleges is happening really hard in Puerto Rico. They don't want the cuts. They don't want to lose their students, to lose their tuition. They don't want their tuition to go up. But unfortunately, Puerto Rico is embroiled, like I always said, in a $72 billion bankruptcy proceeding. Never before seen. Because never a territory of the United States has declared bankruptcy. Puerto Rico's the first. Wow. I don't like those records. I like playing baseball, basketball, and Puerto Rico wins, but not this. But those are the truth. Junio 11. June 11th is a very important plebiscite. A lot of people want to say it. Even some really good friends of mine. Si Carlos, Don Carlos R. Guzmán, si me estás escuchando, llámame 407-606-601-5087. That's the line to call in. 407-601-5087. Bueno, Paloma, hoy no tenemos tantos invitados porque yo decidí que yo estaba maltratándolas a ustedes porque no le estaba dando el trato correcto. So, básicamente hoy no tenemos invitados excepto tú, que tienes una invitada que vamos a hablar con ella después un ratito. Así que hoy tú puedes hablar todo lo que tú quieras.
Eso es mentira, Jay. Eso es mentira. Tú a mí nunca nos tratas mal. Tú eres el mejor hermano que cualquier persona puede tener. Ay, tan bello. Pero sí, la semana pasada me la debe. Lo único que no te voy a maltratar en línea.
Cool, that's good. Pues mira, tenemos Paloma, tenemos el show de Bohemia. Mira, el Café Mineiro también tiene un homenaje a las madres. Mira, eso tenemos que hablar de esto también. Que es el mayo, sábado 13 en el Café Mineiro de Florida Mall. Así que pueden ir al 8204 Crystal Clear Lane, Suite 700 en Orlando, Florida. Y hay estacionamiento.
It's Sweet 17.
1017. Digo, 1700.
I'm getting all confused.
But it's a beautiful day. Hace calor, pero estamos aquí todos en nombre de Dios. Y Paloma, dime, what's going on with the changing room?
Ay, Jay, esto ha sido increíble. Como siempre, toda la semana ha habido algo totalmente diferente. Y esta semana pasada tuve la bendición de haber creado, es que estamos creando la división de apoyo a Venezuela. Ay, Jay, yo te digo, yo creía que los venezolanos eran gente luchadora, pero esta semana yo me he quedado con la boca abierta. Las hormigas se quedan cortas al lado de ellos, porque cuando ellos dicen a moverse, se mueven y se apoyan de una forma que me he quedado sumamente sorprendida de la forma en que ellos se tratan unos a los otros. Venezuelan people they're just amazing people. We just created that division to support Venezuela. We sent out 500 tons of clothing and 550 tons of food.
Wow.
Just last week through the changing rooms. But the most beautiful part is that it's getting done the way that our vision is. Through individuals, Jay, not through organizations. Each individual is taking care of those couple of boxes and sending them out to the people that they know their need. So we are not sending all these tons of clothing and food to a big warehouse that we don't know where they're gonna land in.
Yeah.
We are making sure that these donations are reaching the people
They
in
are
need.
specifically to someone. I
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh, I
like that a
love it.
lot.
And not only that, but just to see how excited they are about helping others and about supporting their country. It's just an amazing feeling. And not only that, but most of these angels that are working to send these donations, they're financing them themselves.
So they're using their own money. There's
Yeah.
no
They're
corporation, there's no
financing
Red Cross,
themselves.
There's no goodwill.
No, they're paying about $100 per box just to send it.
Wow.
So for us, it's an amazing honor to be able to supply them with the items that they need and then send them out. But of course, once again, we are financing, the organization, but we also need your support. So if you're out there and you're willing to help and support us so we can support others, that would be a great thing to do.
That's awesome.
Because we need to try and do that for every country, not solamente Venezuela. Tenemos que hacerlo para Colombia, para República Dominicana, para Haití.
Pero Jay, eso es lo lindo que nosotros, y cuando digo nosotros, y mi gente, Listen to Me The Show and Jay Rodríguez es una gran parte de esta organización. Gracias a él es que estamos promoviendo esta magnífica idea y esta magnífica visión. Thanks to you, Jay, we have the opportunity to promote changing rooms, and you are an amazing person, and thanks to you, we are letting it make it happen.
The glory is to God.
Well,
Because
yes.
God is the one who brought us
Oh,
all together.
yes.
La
Always.
gloria de Dios porque todo nos trajo juntos.
Always God first.
Always
Jehovah
God
is always first.
That is
Yes,
the
sir.
light. That's what I was talking about a little while ago. I know that you were busy walking towards your car with the gas, but that's what we were talking about. A lot of people like to try and bring us down, nos quiere poner negativo. Y esas son las cosas que necesitamos de Dios, donde nos da la fuerza. Si estamos sedientos porque nos estamos agobiando de toda esta negatividad, Jesucristo es el agua viva que nos va a reponer nuestra alma. Christ is the living waters that is going to replenish our soul to be able to continue. Because, como te estaba diciendo, esto de los espectáculos es una cosa que uno tiene que seguirle dando y dando. Y tú sabes que hay gente que son negativas porque tú también trabajaste parcialmente en los medios. And Mimi, you've worked in the mediums. You know that people are coming up, oh, why are you doing that? ¿Por qué tú estás haciendo? Y eso te está dejando chavo. No, hombre, no. No, es que cuando Jesucristo le dijo a los fariseos, dale a Dios lo que es de Dios y dale al César lo que es del César, it means that we have to walk on both worlds. Tenemos que viajar en ambas aguas. Tú sabes, tenemos que navegar lo político y social y tenemos que navegar lo de Dios. Y haciendo lo del changing room, que es cambiando vidas. It's the changing room, pero es cambiando vidas. Estamos cambiando vidas. Tenemos
Y una a la vez.
Sí, pero es como tú dijiste hace mucho tiempo, it's like a multi-level marketing of benefits, but without investing any money. You just do what you have to do and multiply it forward.
Sí, yo puedo tocar a una vida a la vez, pero entonces si recluto aquí a mi bella amiga, ella toca otra vida a la vez, y así seguimos reclutando personas que cada una de ellas pueda tocar una vida a la vez, tocaríamos todas las vidas. We will touch every single person out there and we'll make a positive change. But coming back to what you were saying, it doesn't matter if people tells you you're crazy for doing what you're doing. People are gonna always talk. They're always gonna try to diminish your light, just like I was talking about last week.
Yeah.
They try to diminish your light. Make sure that when you're out there and you want to help somebody, that light is bright. And if you have someone that is trying to diminish it, walk away from that person. He's a bully. He's the bully of light. Yeah. And we all have that option. We can walk away from people that are turning us off from doing the right thing.
They're just a distraction.
They're distracting you. They want to stop you. Right now, I'm going to tell you, when I ran out of gas in I-4, I'm with my friend and I'm like, oh my gosh, we ran out of gas. We have to make it to the show. And I look up and I say, God, you have control. You can do this. I look down and I see this gas station on Division. We all know that's the most beautiful part of downtown Orlando.
Eso no está muy safe por ahí.
I have a skirt and some high heels, and my beautiful friend is also well dressed. I jumped out of the car, jumped in a total stranger's car.
Wow, no way.
Yes.
Paloma.
Jumped in a total stranger's car. She took me down to the gas station. I got up. I had a line of, people that might not have houses or homeless, I could say. And they're all yelling, hey, hey, hey. And I'm like, hey, how are you? God bless you. And I'm yelling back, hey. So I walked into the gas station and they're all talking to me. Hey, how can I help you? How can I help you? And I'm like, see? I was a big mouth too. So they love that.
Yeah.
This beautiful, gorgeous, little, tiny woman, not dressed very well. She goes, do you need help? And yeah, I said, yes, I need a gas can. The clerk denied it. He said, no, we don't have one. She went to the back, grabbed me a gas can, and came out with it in hand, and I got one. She went out of her way to go pump the gas in for me. Not only pumped it, but she walked me up the road to where my car was and put the gas inside my car.
Did she work at the gas station?
She worked at the gas
Wow.
station. She was she cleans,
That's something.
but she was also in need. She was a needy person. This is not the regular gas station.
Yeah,
Let's put
that's
it that
true.
way. So I looked at her and I said, listen, I want you to call me because I want to support you, whatever we can. And she goes, you know what? I need clothes. Guess what? We just got another ton and a half of clothing today. This woman is going to have a beautiful wardrobe. I'm going to make sure of that. We're going to go back and we're going to bring
Now, if that's not
all
God,
the clothing that she
come on.
needs.
That's-
I'm going to
that's
hook
right
her up.
there.
Well, not me, changing rooms is going to hook her up. We're going to make sure that she has everything she needs because people like her that are in need and that goes out of her way to help others, that's exactly what we're looking for.
That is true.
It was meant for your connection.
Oh, yes, yes.
Everything is already set for you.
See,
Mom.
listen to me. That's an example of how the people that work here and listen to me bring contacts with other people. The changing room will provide that woman with clothing that she will make her feel better. So basically, that's what we have to do. That's the mission of Listen to Me. It is not. Yes, I say that I'm opinionated in politics, but it's to create the debate. I'm liberal in my concepts when it comes to community because a very big mentor of mine politically said you have to be a little bit crazy, and this was Don Lisa Ferre. He says you have to be a revolutionary in your ideas. You have to be liberal in your objective and conservative in your methods. So that's what I am. I believe that there's everything and anything under God's green earth. What we have to do is we have to start educating people that if you do good, you do good, you do good, and we spread it out to the whole hemisphere, we could have a changing room movement that will cover the whole North America, Canada, North America, South America, Central America, hasta la Patagonia. They're going to know about the changing room. And that's one of the things. And my brother Miguel, let's go for a break with him. That way you could talk about your guest that you have here. Mimi, we're going to continue to talk about what's going with Bohemia and los Premios Paoli and all that stuff. And listen to me, que Dios lo bendiga. Go with this song, dude.